Hello, my name's Hugo Orchard, and I'll be following two underground drum and bass DJs who go by the names of Channell and Zar in the heart of Manchester, as they try to make a name for themselves in one of the most competitive industries in the world, and in a place which had one of the biggest music scenes in the UK, even to this day. I'll get a chance to speak to them both individually, watch them play live, and even speak to more well-known people within the Manchester music scene to find out just how difficult it is to become a DJ in such a competitive industry, as well as how that might have changed since the famous years of the Hacienda.
I bought a bass first, and I played that. I did music at school as well, so I did A-level music, but I never really had any training, so it was quite a hard thing for me to pass it, but I managed to pass it. I fell in love with like loads of bands, like Arctic Monkeys, Kasabian. I just wanted to be like them. But that wasn't the real reason I got into DJing. The real reason was my dad was a DJ. Well, he says he was a DJ, but he made a few records. He DJ'd at a few clubs and that during all that acid house scene in the 90s. So we always had two 1210s around us, like all the time, for showing us what to do and that. And then I finally was interested. Yeah, I prefer liquid because you can sit there and listen to it. You don't have to be in a nightclub situation. Whereas if you were using your comparison of jump up, then yeah, you would not be able to listen to that on a day-to-day basis.
Liquid drum and bass music is known to be a lot more melodic and soulful than the jump up kind, which seems to be more popular at the moment due to the hype it brings.
They're getting rid of classic clubs. I think they've really got rid of Antwerp. They got rid of Sound Control, which was also a prolific venue in Manny. Once you've earned that respect, yeah. People, yeah, they'll back it. Manny's like that as well. Whereas in London, it's bigger, obviously. And then everyone's just trying to be someone. All it was, but like, yeah, there's going to be no places to go out anymore. Build flats and accommodation for people. There's going to be no competition with promoters at all, really, is there? It's a small community, which I feel is much more accessible. Much more accessible to everyone trying to get involved. And they're like, once you've broken that barrier, like, people in Manchester that respect you and they try to push you forward as well. Like Block to Block, that's probably one of the main ones. You've got other radio stations like Unity, but nowadays, mate, you can with all the technology, you can buy a laptop, you can make a tune, you can upload that tune all in one day if you wanted to. At the moment, I'm working on Liquid Lab EP. Yeah, that's the label I'm working with. It's run by a guy called Jim, a guy called Benny. It's nice to know they see potential. That should be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Do something different. Do something different. If it's with drum and bass, do it with something different, mate. You want to stand out from the average Joe, innit? Be unique, stick to your own. Think outside the box. Don't be a sheep.
After speaking with Channell about the challenges up-and-coming DJs face in trying to make it out there, as well as how the Manchester music scene itself has changed, I now had the chance to speak with Zar.
So I started, I used to play the drums, that's what I started with really, with my whole music thing. Carried on with it really till university. I did it for my instrument there as well. Used to go to a lot of gigs, like all types of music really, some of the best of souls like Massive Attack, Blur, Prodigy, Portishead, like bands like that probably inspired me to do something different. With the DJing, I got into it because I started making beats when I had that drum kit. So I ended up getting this controller that I could put any song I wanted or had onto these 2-channel deck and mix them. I love DJing in the club. You get such buzz off it. That's what kind of got me into DJing to pursue it really, because it was just that buzz of me getting to the point where I can make my own songs, then mix them out there, going back to back or in my own set, or where I was, I could just play my music. The best show I've ever performed at was when we got invited down to play in Birmingham for Straight Out of the Lab. There's a lot of competition here in Manchester because there's so many DJs, so many nights. Like there's a new night popping out every few weeks, and like that just makes it more competitive for people to try and make it. Really, there's new DJs coming out every day. Just like because on Block to Block you can be anyone and just go on it really.
Zar makes a good point about the difficulty of competition for DJs in Manchester. With more people wanting to become DJs by the minute, the greater the music scene becomes.
I don't think I would be where I am today personally, or it might have gone a different way if I hadn't moved here. Here, everyone's so nice, such a community, everyone's supportive of everyone's music. Where I came from in London, it would be maybe quite hard because it's a bigger city, more competition, people are quite closed book. It's different here because everyone's so like supportive. I think so many people wanting to become DJs in Manchester because there's a lot of clubs and a lot of nights, so it just makes it easy for some people to just like come about. If you're a DJ and you're like if you're wanting to be a DJ, aspiring to be one, I would say just start making tunes, mate, or like record mixes to send to promoters. I think that's the best way of getting booked really. That way you don't really know anyone if you don't really have a name. There's a good Block to Block's a massive thing here. Like they support, like they get a lot of exposure. That's a good way of getting recognised around it. Just have the passion for it. Choose something that you want to do and not something that everyone else is doing. Like fair enough, if you want to do that, do it, but don't do it because everyone else is doing it. Have your own sound. That's the way to go. And Block to Block's done a massive. I think they're a massive thing for the Manchester music scene. Anyway, in the last like 10 years, like they push their electronic, like underground bass music, dance scene. Like, they're ace, really.
It seems for both Channell and Zar, the community itself within Manchester's music scene is hugely important and something that, with help from each other, can allow up-and-coming DJs to grow and progress, and not just for the benefit of themselves, but for the benefit of the music scene here as a whole. Block to Block are essentially a music platform which organises music events and allow up-and-coming DJs to perform live and online through their channel. I was given the opportunity to speak to the owner of Block to Block himself, whose name is Banner, to find out just how much the Manchester music scene has changed, as well as what help is being provided to up-and-coming DJs such as Channell and Zar, who are trying to get their names out there in such a competitive industry.
Well, I've been running Block to Block since, well, my email sales says 2012. The truth is, I needed to come out of one game and come into the other game. And music, being around man like Chimpo and all these other Mancunian dons, it was like, right, boom, let's set up shop. Well, for a platform, it's definitely absolutely cheeky, you know what I'm saying? You can be yourself around it, you get what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want. The platform is based on up-and-comers, you get what I'm saying? So you could be a big don in the game, and you could be an up-and-comer in the game. Your views are gonna more or less be the same, you get what I'm saying? So it benefits the up-and-comers and makes them know that, yeah man, you're big out here, like everybody else. The only problem you guys have, really, is yourself. It's all about yourself. You can be any top done DJ. You just gotta know that, you know what I mean, and be willing to go through all kinds of shit to be that number one done and link up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? There's no limit. There's no you can't be. Not in this generation. No. You can do it. You need to come to Block and put your face out there. And then when you do that, you're good. I know people who come from Bristol, come here, go back to Bristol, and they're laughing because they've like got 20,000 views, 10,000 views, 5,000 views, representing the city. That's all you need to do, is just represent your city. You had the Hacienda era where it was like, you know what I mean, Happy Mondays looking dudes and all that shit, that era, you know what I mean? Then you got your hippie You know what I mean? But really and truly, it was just what was put to the forefront, what the people seen. Do you get what I'm saying? So at that point in time, you would see the hacienda and everybody getting smashed and whatever pills and gangster shit and whatnot. But there was other places in Manchester that was popping, like R&B clubs, you know what I mean? Two-step clubs, whatever the hell, you know what I mean? There was all different kind of music that was representing the city, but it's only because, you know, violence, drugs, whatnot, the hacienda, you know what I mean? All that was put to the front. But as the years have gone on, the progression of the music scene is absolutely cheeky.
The Hacienda was known as a prolific club in Manchester throughout the 80s and 90s and attracted people from all across the country and influenced a generation of music and culture until its closure in 1997.
If you come to Manchester now, and I'm in the music scene, you know what I mean, you're either going to sink or you're either going to float, you get what I'm saying? And there's a lot of sunken people. I mean, really and truly, you're supposed to be focused, you get what I'm saying, on water in Manchester. That's what makes people float, is because they're representing the city, or the city wants them to be rep. You can definitely come to Manchester and get some light shine on you, and then you go back to your city, and then you know that will definitely benefit. But you can't just be in your city and think, yeah, I'm going to be the don.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Or you got to come to Manchester, but you got to go to other cities. You know what I'm saying? This is music, you know what I'm saying? You can't limit yourself to one place. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't name my shit Block to Block Manchester. Because we're all over the place. You know what I'm saying? As a DJ, you want to be everywhere, all over. Because the producers are not just from Manchester. And the producers are the ones that are making the DJs look like they are the shit. So where are the producers from? All over different cities. So that's where you need to be.
What I find interesting about what Banner says is that music is music and people will like it, and you can only grow if you go out there and let it be known and let people hear it, no matter where you're from or where you're playing it.
There's a lot you can get out of DJing, just not on a DJing, like just being a DJ. It's more than just being a DJ, you know what I'm saying? You are actually someone who somebody may potentially want to invest in and give their time to, and time is valuable when you got certain people around you. Do you get what I'm saying? That believe in you. You'll always push you, like, nah, you know what, okay, okay. And they might say things to you like, oh, you're gonna miss the train, don't take it personal. It's only because they want to see you move. So salute to everybody doing their thing. Remember, it's Block to Block all day. And if you need help, we're here.
After speaking with Banner, it seems the most important thing to him is keeping the Manchester music scene alive, as well as keeping young people interested in producing music, rather than watch it diminish through profits. Though my time in Manchester has come to a close, my understanding into the challenges young DJs face in trying to get their name out there, as well as how the Manchester music scene itself has changed, has only just begun. What I have learned is that though clubs are closing, the parties are most definitely living on. I'm Hugo Orchard, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to follow UGZ Media TV.